Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's Spidek64 here again, and today I'm here to talk to you guys a little bit about some NASCAR. Today we're here to talk about two things I find very interesting. Because I have nothing to talk about. Also, hey guys, new jacket right here. This is a Puma shirt, or jacket. I really like this jacket, even though this is not the school color. This is not my high school's colors. It's orange, and if you wear green and this color, which I forget what this color is called. But anyways, if you get to call that, just expect you're gonna get beat up by a bunch of football players because obviously you obviously you know. But anyways, and I'm most likely not gonna wear this tomorrow because I'm gonna get beat up. But anyways, so today we're here to talk about two things. First up, the Lilly diabetes leaving Ryan Reed. And today I'm going to give you my picks for Kansas because I believe in our podcast we forgot to do our picks for Kansas. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So if you guys do not know, during the midweek, I forget what day it was announced that Lilly Diabetes would not be sponsoring Ryan Reed next season. If you guys do not know who Ryan Reed is, he is the driver for the number 16 for Roush Family Racing's Xfinity program. And there you go. But yeah, basically, a Lilly Diabetes, who's basically kind of sponsored almost every single race for Ryan Reed this season, will be stepping away. So I just want to kind of talk about this, and I'll talk a little bit about Ryan Reed in general. So first off, so we got another sponsor leaving NASCAR, which to be honest, kind of upsetting that Lilly Diabetes aren't sponsoring NASCAR no more and stuff like that. But also, I'll give them crap because one, you step out of sponsoring Connor Daly at Road America because of some bullshit that his dad said a long time ago. And then you're all like, oh, boo-hoo, we're not going to sponsor you no more in your NASCAR debut. And so, yeah, that pretty much sucked. That sucked. But anyways, so, yeah, sucks. But anyways, they're dropping out of NASCAR. Pretty much seems like, and they're probably not going to sponsor the NASCAR Xfinity race at Indianapolis probably for next year. If you guys don't know, that race has been the Lilly Diabetes 250 stuff like that. So I don't have my phone with me because it just died right now. And basically what the tweet said was, thank you Ryan Reed. It's been great many years and stuff like that. And I can also agree with some people that Ryan Reed is kind of only in NASCAR because of the Lilly IV sponsorship. So what does this mean? Well, I'm not even so sure. I mean, Roush could basically shut down his Xfinity Series program because honestly, his Cup team is doing pretty terrible right now. As we all know, that's been for the past couple years and stuff like that. I mean, Roush Family Racing was once this great team, and now they're pretty much running mid-pack every week, almost every week. When Carl Edwards was on the team, they were doing really good. Greg Biffle didn't do crap throughout the whole entire time he was his last couple years in NASCAR, which is why he left. I'm glad he left, just because I just hate Greg Biffle. I mean, he used to be good, but he sucked. Now, what can you say? What can you say? I wouldn't blame necessarily the team. I could kind of also blame the driver, maybe. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. He can go. I don't know. He can just go. Assault women or something like that. That's a joke, but I'm not really saying he does. But little freaking court deal and stuff like that. But anyways, so Ryan Reed. So what does this mean for him? Honestly, if I were you, man, I would actually want to learn how to drive these cars or stuff like that. Because really, the only thing Ryan Reed has kind of just known for, and that is his win his 2 wins at Daytona. And even though his first win at Daytona was a really awesome victory, I mean, he was a guy who, he's with type 1 diabetes and stuff like that, and he wasn't so sure if he was going to race, anymore. But then, yeah, he went ahead and won that Daytona race and stuff like that. And also, same thing, I don't really need to go over, NASCAR's pretty stupid playoff system because I know it sucks. I don't need to hear how many times that it's really way too gimmicky. I know it's gimmicky, okay? Okay? Ryan Reed, does he deserve to be in the playoffs? Well, if you're 12th in points, then yeah, you deserve to be in the playoffs. Man, yeah. I'm just gonna go. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Rush for me racing. I remember the last championship in NASCAR. In total was 2015 with Chris Buescher in the 60 car. Now the 60 car is the caution clock because that car is waiting to wreck. It's most likely going to crash in Saturday's Xfinity race. But yeah, whoop. Lilly diabetes leaving Ryan Reed. I'm not so sure he's going to be in NASCAR no more. Rashford Racing should just consider shutting down their Xfinity team. But also Ryan Reed. I would say he's a good plate racer, but he's only been good at Daytona. Not even shown strong suit at Talladega. But oof, stuff like that. We got another sponsor that's really leaving NASCAR. While that's happening, we got some new sponsors, like, for instance, Hot Bros Pizza. They're sponsoring Kevin Harvick in the Cup Series. Now, NOS Energy Drink should consider sponsoring Kyle Busch in the Cup Series instead of the Xfinity Series. Okay, enough about Xfinity. Now time to talk about the Cup race for this weekend. So, we go to Kansas this weekend. A pretty good racetrack. It's one of my favorite mile and a halves, I would consider. And do I expect for this race, there's 2 drivers that are guaranteed to go into the next round. Chase Elliott with his win at Dover, and Eric Almirola with his win at Talladega. And most likely Kyle Busch will get in, and Kevin Harvick. I'll expect those guys to run really good. And maybe it'll be like last season where maybe the Toyotas will kind of be good in this race. When you look at last season, there was a lot of Toyotas in the front row. You had like Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Danny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth. Which, just to tell you kids, Matt Kenseth used to drive the 20 car. Eric Jones drove the 77 kids. And also Daniel Suarez. So I expect a lot of Toyotas to be really good in qualifying. But also some Fords as well. And maybe one Chevy. Maybe Chase Elliott. But yeah. So basically, So really, who's below the cut line? Well, who's below the cut line is Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, and then Alex Bowman. So I'm just going to talk about who will most likely get knocked out. So here's who I think is going to get knocked out. Here's how it goes. Alex Bowman's most likely going to get eliminated. There's no doubt about it. If Alex Bowman's going to finish 12th in his first full, is going to finish 12th in the point standings, and I would say that's a pretty good season. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how he survived this far. And stuff like that. I almost thought he was going to get eliminated in the first round, but just him getting knocked out, but him make it to the next round, it's pretty cool. But I don't know. But yeah. The question is, should Alex Bowman, should he, will he kind of win a race this season? I don't know. I don't really know. The 88 team hasn't been running really that good lately, stuff like that. But, it really looks like Hendrick Motorsports is putting all their stuff into Chase Elliott, which Chase Elliott is the only car Hendrick car that looks like could be competing for the championship. I'm just hoping nothing bad happens to him in the next round. Because stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, the next driver I think is going to get eliminated is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson, first half of the season, he was pretty good. This second half of the season, pretty crappy. Not to put hate on Kyle Larson. He is a good driver. He's just on a mediocre team. He's on a mediocre team like Ganassi. If you can get to like a Hendrick or maybe even like a Toyota team or something like that, then he'll be amazing. He will be great. But obviously he's he's not the best team in the whole entire sport. I mean, yeah. I mean, he ran good in the spring race, but I'm not so sure. Larson has had the same luck as Chase Elliott has had last season. And I can officially say that Kyle Larson has won more races this year than Chase Elliott. But I think Larson will get eliminated unless something, something happens. I mean, this race could be a wild card. It could be more of a wild card than Talladega. Talladega wasn't even a wild card race at all. It was the most calmest Talladega race that I've ever seen. No big points implications. And who's someone else I think will get eliminated? Not to be mean to the guy, but I feel like Ryan Blaney is going to get eliminated. Just because, I mean, the number 12 team hasn't been good this year. I mean, in the first half of the season, they were really good. But now they're not. But now they're meh, It's a good thing that they've, won a race, but just, I just don't expect them to make it on. And here's another driver that I think will get eliminated. Clint Bowyer. Why, you ask? Well, because Clint Bowyer, I mean, he's pretty safe, I think, but he's going to get knocked out somehow, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like something bad's going to happen to Clint Bowyer because it looks like he's always having a good run. Clint Bowyer's always having a good run. And then something just bad happens, That's just the deal with Clint Bowyer. There's only been, like, a couple races where he's had good runs. And he's won a race, like Martinsville and Michigan. So, yeah, even if Clint Bowyer gets eliminated, I would just have to say Clint Bowyer's had a pretty good season. I mean, he's won a race finally after I don't know how many years and stuff like that. I mean, in 2012, he came really close to maybe winning the championship. If the previous driver at Hendrick Motorsports in the 24, didn't do all that bullshit, then maybe, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah. So those are the 4 drivers who I think will get eliminated. So who do I think will win the race at Kansas? Well, here we go. So a lot of people are saying Kevin Harvick. And yeah, that's a fairly good pick. But here's who I think is going to win at Kansas. So first off, this is probably not maybe his best racetrack, but he's always proven to be really strong here. He's won there before, and I think Kyle Busch will win at Kansas easily. He will win easily. He'll win easily, and he'll get the 8th win of the season. Or maybe something will happen. I'll screw up my pick. But anyways, I don't kind of care. I'm not trying to jinx Kyle Busch. I mean, he has a good chance to win, I don't know. But anyways, tell me guys what you think in the comments below. Who do you think will get eliminated, and who do you think will win the race? With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Most likely, I'll be back on Sunday.